Laughing while getting the scope, a man to a woman, is something that I don't understand. When a man loves a woman, he should be able to tell her so that they can understand what the scope is scoping. Amen. We have our A-list celebrities in the
Motivational
house.
speaker, don't drop quotes.
No, see, anytime they are looking for motivational speakers, so key. You see our first
No, I don't know. I don't.
You know-
I've not even motivated myself enough.
All right.
When I think about my life, I've not motivated myself enough to go motivate another person. So let's move on.
We have two of the funniest Nigerian comedians and skit makers in the building.
Yes, so.
These two people learned everything they know from. They got the wisdom.
From who?
I wanted to say from a madman.
Already, I will not be surprised if you also got yours, because a couple of times you've mentioned that mad people, they stretch out their arms, they want to hug you, they want to greet
Which
you.
time?
Yes, you've mentioned it on the
So
show.
this your two earrings. It remains small. Make I remove and use and do handcuff for you, and
It
put
will
you
not work.
somewhere.
It will not work.
You are becoming
No,
a
you've
flesh.
mentioned it different times and on different occasions. I can't even remember the dates. You've been saying it. So it begs the question, if you say their wisdom is gotten from, you know.
I wanted to say. I did not say.
Okay,
it
you
was.
wanted to. Okay.
You know, there were three.
3 words.
I've not called their name. There were three.
So what happened
So
to the third
one of them,
Mm.
they gave them money when they went for a show.
And that one ate on the
That one carried it and he moved.
He eloped.
So these two now, they are here to seek his hands
Is that
in
the
apology.
one? Oh my God. Really, you just make up this. To be honest.
Ladies and gentlemen, help us welcome to the studio this morning, wise men. How are they?
Yeah, good. I'm good.
I just want to say fine, sir. Fine. Enjoy yourself. This is
Are you
this
really?
is your
Are you
show.
fine?
you are
Because you are
fine,
sitting
I'm
as
fine.
though.
This one they are quiet like this. They are they are full of.
They
You
are full
know,
of what?
they say if you give somebody shina, they will give you shenanigan.
Give them one.
Small
they want
shina
to
like
take
this.
1 yard.
Uh-huh.
But how are you doing?
How you guys doing?
Just
How-
relax.
good,
We're just
I'm
having a
good,
conversation.
I'm good.
It's not that it's serious, but then it's just a conversation. So just free your mind. Take it that you're talking to your guys, you're talking to your G, or you were called on the stage to come and perform.
Oh,
You
yeah,
understand?
Yeah.
it's their first time here or on TV.
Yeah,
so
so-
they probably have that.
Yeah.
But you guys should enjoy yourself. If Mr. Femi had met you at the beginning, like, he'd have said they will squeeze you.
Yes, but we're not going to
Usually we
squeeze you.
squeeze people, but we are not squeezing you guys today. How was it getting to the studios this morning?
It was a little bit stressful, but we overcome, sure.
Okay,
I mean, they came in pretty early.
are you serious?
They came in pretty early. That's really beautiful. So tell us, the name is Two Wise Men. This Christmas period. Normally, the Bible story we used to read, Abby's me that read back of Bible. They say when they gave birth to Jesus, that 3 wise men from the east. Where are you from?
Ali Monsha.
We are from the north.
Okay. So this is the if we were to update the Bible. No, Jesus has already come. But just talking about in our 21st century, we have 2 wise men from the north, and usually they say they came bearing gold, frankincense, and myrrh. So I was like,
Well,
where's the gold, frankincense, and myrrh? Or what happened to the 3rd wise man? I don't know the story already was cooking, but how did you come up with that name?
Inspiration.
Inspiration from what? Is it Inspiration FM?
It's the opposite. It's the opposite.
Okay, so what? How did you come up with the name?
Like 2 of us, we discovered after we discovered our talents. Then we just said we should just fix it. Though actually we wanted to do it as just normal wise men, but he said we are 2. We should just make it up as the 2 wise men. So that was how we just put everything in place.
So why did 2 wise men become like? How did it come to you? Why did you feel like adding that 2 to the wise men will make it more special? No, I was asking him because he was the one that brought that 2 part. Shebi say wise men. Now him start and men will start and talk with him. So why did you pick 2?
Well, I just discovered it. Actually, we were 3.
The truth has started to come outside.
I told you this, but you thought I was playing.
So you were 3. So what happened?
So the other guy didn't take it serious.
Oh.
So me and my colleague here had to put it together. So we just formed the name. He brought out wise men, and I said, let me put 2 at the beginning, so to be 2 wise men.
All right, quickly.
That's really wise.
Quickly, let's tell you about the people we have in the studios this morning. There are 2 people creating content together, and one's name is Azubike Chigozie, and the other one is Paul Olaju, and together their name or their stage name is 2 Wise Men. Now I'll go with the first profile for Olaju Paul. He was born in June, that's my birth month as well, and he's from Benue State, Oju local government area. He was born in Lagos State, Alimosho local government area, and was raised by his mother when his father died, which was when he was 9 years old, and he had no one by his side. But thank God for his mom, who was always hardworking, so she carried the cross and decided to take care of the family's responsibilities. She never made the kids think of what happened in the past. Her name is Mata Olaju, so big shout out to you, Mata Olaju. Now, talking about his dreams, he says, my dream is to make my mother and family proud and make all her struggle and suffering not to be in vain. I also want to make her feel like who she wants to feel like, achieving her dreams. I have a younger sister also who's in school. Now, we'll move to his career. He started his career since when he was young and thought he was wasting his time, obviously, so he stopped. This year they had a program in school and decided to perform, and people liked the content and told them we're very good at it. From that time on, I collaborated with my friend and brother Azubike Chigozie because he helped move the content to another level with his creative ideas, and that's how they got started. The role model is Brain Jota and OGB Regent. Now, Chigozie was born in April 15th, and he's from Delta State, local government, Ika South.
It's my papa.
Get out of here. Current location also is Alimosho local government. I feel this is where they met, and is the first child, or firstborn of his parents. Of course, his dream is to become a content creator, which he's on right now. He's hoping to study cinematography, and also his role model is Brain Jota, and then there's Don Jazzy as well. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, help us welcome to the studio for the second time 2 wise men. So yes, this is a comprehensive profile from both of you, and we're so honored to have you guys here. When did it dawn on you that content creation was something you guys wanted to do, and at what point did you guys take it seriously?
For me, actually, I started creating content since last year, but it was not moving well. It was nobody to encourage me. There was no one by my side, so I collaborated with him. 2 of us wanted to start creating content together, but one particular Sunday we went for a shoot. We were actually 3. So that day, it's just as if we just wasted all our resources and data. We did not come up with a big idea. So when we got there, we were just doing rubbish. Let me just put it as rubbish. We were just doing rubbish. So when we got home, we wanted to edit it and post it. Unfortunately, data finished. So we forgot about it for then. That particular period of time, we forgot about it. So this year, we had a program in school. So during the program, we already said he's good at comedy, he's good at creating content, and he's good in writing scripts. So I collaborated with him. I said that if we come up with this idea, it will be good. He said yes, that we can do it together. So we created a particular time where we will be meeting, and the person that is going to be helping us with the camera and all of that. So one particular day, when it was time for us to shoot, we went to shoot and everything. So when we discovered that our first video, it went viral on TikTok, but not that, it went viral too, it went viral. So from then, we took it serious. Then people started encouraging us that it fit us, we can continue like that. That was how, since then, we continue creating content together.
And so far so good. How many contents have you guys done together? How many videos have you guys shot? A lot?
Yes, we have a lot of video, but the reason why is because of WAEC issues. So we are creating it down, so we will not get distracted during the period of WAEC. We'll just be posting it. Then we'll just be posting. We know that that period of time you do not need to go outside to shoot and all of that. So we just keep on making video, creating video, creating video.
All right, nice one.
That's really nice. So Azubike, this one is for you. He mentioned that you guys are in school. So how long have you been friends for? Or was it just during this content phase you guys became friends, or were you guys friends before now?
After school, we usually go together.
Oh.
So from there, we became friends. He usually comes to my house. I usually go to his house. So from there, we became friends. And his mother accepted it.
And your parents too?
Yeah.
Oh, that's really nice. So have you guys been able to manage being friends, and then like how do you manage when it's time to do the serious work like shoots, and then when it's time to play as friends? Because yes, you're in school and he's your guy. So how do you manage that?
Less for me, when it's time to play, we are going to play, and when it's time for seriousness, we'll be serious. Because sometimes, at times, if we want to go and shoot, we don't used to go together with our friends. We don't used to allow them. So most of them used to say if we are going to shoot, they want to follow and all of that. So we discover something at a particular period of time. If they follow us, what we are supposed to do for that day, like we will not do it complete, and at the end of the day, we might even end up doing rubbish, total rubbish. When the person that want to edit it, we will now notice some silly mistakes and say we cannot post this video, that is just rubbish that we did. So from that particular period of time, we used to, if we want to shoot content, we don't used to let them know. Sometimes we just go and shoot, then when we post the video, we just tag them that we just posted the video.
Okay.
Yes, all of that.
That's really nice. That's impressive for you to identify that a particular friend or set of friends are distracting you from that goal you want to achieve. It just goes to show that both of you are focused and you know where you are going. It may not be clear yet, but you have that vision that if I focus, I'll get to that point. That's really beautiful to see.
Yes, having focus for a vision that is yet to be a focal point for reality is something that I admire. When you guys reached out to me and said you guys watch the show, you guys see stuff that's going on in the show, we decided to give you the opportunity, and so far so good. We're enjoying ourselves. We're going to go on this quick break. If you look at the profile of this young man in the studios this morning, you'd understand that these are people who understand that they have to make it in life. We'll go on this quick break. You still have Tony and Wokolo here. You have the two wise men. Let's take this one quickly and then we'll be right back. Yes, welcome back. Of course, you saw just a short clip of what this men are capable of, and now the fact is we're going to still ask them some questions, but yes, I've been enjoying talking to them. So far so good. As young as you guys are, but first you'd have to talk to us about that skit. Explain the skit to us. What happened there?
Like when two thieves jammed themselves, like this one is stealing my clothes and I'm stealing his own clothes.
So there was a switch.
Yeah.
So you moved, and then you.
So what was the intention of the initial thief? To steal from the other and still be intact? You see it pass you.
Thief catch thief.
Yeah,
Two thief catch themselves.
there must be a level.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Okay.
Nice. All right. So this skit making you guys have chosen to do, how's your family taking it? How's the support been?
They are taking it serious and they are supporting us with all their power. They are supporting us with their power and everything.
When you guys started, how did you tell them?
When we started, it was not easy. It was very hard to confuse them before.
You mean convince them?
To convince them before they started letting us out to go out for shoots. It was very hard.
But you
But at
finally
a
found it.
particular point, they had to understand that okay, where they are going, they are not going there to play and everything. So you just let us be and you let us go down. If that's what we want, we should continue. That God will surely do it.
So what's the farthest you've gone away from home to shoot content? I know when I come to work, I see some people just like maybe on the road, you understand those art structures you have, they shoot content there and all of that. And you may not be staying around that area. That place is just fine. It's aesthetically pleasing. If I do one kind of leg work for you, if you go viral. So what's the farthest you've gone from home to shoot a content?
Actually, we have not gone too far, but
Okay, just around your house.
it's not like around the house. Like let me just say like 4 or 5 kilometers away from the house.
Okay.
Like let me just say the next local government area. Or
Okay.
like we are staying in Alimosho. Sometimes we can maybe around that, let's say Abeso side, Ipajayo, but that Ikola side.
Okay.
We can go there sometimes.
That's really nice. That's okay.
So how do you get ideas? How do you get motivation? How do you write your scripts? How do you get main ideas for the skits you guys shoot?
Yeah, because they mentioned that Zubike is the writer.
When sometimes during Brain Jota, Funny Bros and Sabalu, when I watch that comedy, inspiration from nowhere will just come. Then that was how I got that went to Thief Jam that said from Funny Bros. And there's one that we also post. That one is about like, how will I put it now? To drinking gari, like when someone is over drinking gari, like police
When police
I don't know how to put it. Let me
It's
put
just-
it.
Okay, you don't want to give us spoilers so that when they go to your page, they will see that laugh they're supposed to laugh now. Let them laugh it when they get to your page. So don't give them spoilers yet. Because before we leave the show, you'll be giving us your social media handles so that they can go follow and check out all of the content that you have put out. So don't give them too much spoiler. But if you tell them, definitely no one watch them, Abi, and that view is important. Now, tell us about the challenges you faced. I know you mentioned earlier that sometimes you go to shoot content and then you end up seeing like that there are mistakes, and at the end of the day, whoever is editing for you says, this one not fit go, you know, give it to them and do. All those kind of things happen. Apart from that, and maybe data getting exhausted, what other challenges have you faced in the course of the time you guys have been together?
let me see your
That's what both of you are doing.
Finance, when it comes to finance, we don't have much, but we are trying all our possible best to put everything in place.
By trying your best, how do you mean?
Like if I have small money and we can just put it together to maybe get maybe camera stand, the tripod stand, or maybe microphone. Or sometimes he can even contribute money for data and all of that, where we post it, and he can even volunteer his phone too.
That's really nice.
That's good partnership.
Yeah, I like, to be honest, I like this kind of partnership. Like, yes, they are young, but then seeing two people come together, I know what I want, you know what you want. Already for you, let me just leave. Not talk about
I
it.
know what I want.
Hey.
You said, we both know what we want. We are just doing shakara.
They come together and they're like
Come together, we are.
in their content now.
Okay.
In
it's
the,
okay.
in the kind of craft that they do. It's so beautiful to see. Ask your next question.
Ifeanyi Chukwu, you have not
Chino,
said,
so
you have not
sorry,
said,
Chinoye, ask your question.
You've not said
Ask your question.
You've not said what's at the back of your mind, but I
There's
will soon
nothing at the
know.
back of my mind.
Keep it up.
There's nothing.
There's
The only thing
nothing.
at the back of my mind is for us to have a blast on this show.
Very
and come here
blast, yeah.
tomorrow, have another blast. On New Year's Day, another banger. On Thursday, another banger. Friday, and you know what's up. It's all love and life here.
Are you okay? Is there something you want to tell me?
No, I'm fine. I'm perfectly okay.
Are you sure?
Yes.
It's okay. Yes.
Two wise men, two of you have just been doing your face like this. I even doing sign language to communicate because go hear me as if we are wise men like this now. Now we don't sell us collect change. Abi. Orally there's nothing difficult to do this period though. If we don't sell us now, we go see say you go come share money give us. If we share you say you know that they sold you. You are collecting change.
You see, this is you people's arch enemy here.
It's a lie.
She's looking for anything you want to do to her.
No.
Carry her.
It's all over light. Orally, don't set me up. Maybe don't beat me for road.
No,
Orally, I
who
beg.
will beat you? Who? The person dares not.
Okay, that's my bodyguard talking. Nice. So
Bodyguard.
if you guys bodyguard.
Come back to the statement. Body what?
Bodyguard. If you guys were to collaborate with any, I know you mentioned OGB, Brain Jota, and then you said you draw inspiration from Sabalo, Funny Bros, and all of that. So apart from these people, which other skit makers or content creators would you like to do content with?
For me, I'll say Raf.
Okay.
Raf comedy or maybe Skinny.
Skinny. What about you? Do you have a different is same with him?
Same with him.
It's the way you said that same with him is that safe that you have another thing in your mind. You're just saying, let me just go with my partner, but as he's still a wise man, so maybe it means that I don't really have, or you don't have anyone in mind. It's absolutely fine if you do not have anyone in mind.
No, I'm going with him.
Oh, that's nice.
If he's lost, if he gets lost,
You go follow and lost.
Nah, go no, allow me.
you see you will lose, Abi. Okay, but okay. Let's understand this part now. Skit making. We know content creation in Nigeria is at an all-time high, and very soon you guys will be buying cars up and down. How will you share the money people make? Since you had to. Yeah,
like when
that is the question. How do you guys share your funds?
Profits?
Yes.
Like
How
when
do
you go for shows? What's the ratio?
And now TikTok done the hot.
Before.
They are paying now. How will both of you share it? Or how do both of you share it?
Apart from sharing it equally, like there will be a particular percentage that will go to, like it will go for the improvement and promotion of the skits, and then let's say the remaining money we can share it together. We'll just divide it into two.
You know P Square.
Yes.
You know what happened to them.
Yeah.
Hope people will not be like them.
No.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. Those ones are twins.
Alright, why are you trying to so speak?
I know them, that's why I'm talking.
No, but to be honest, it's actually true, because a lot of times we've heard stories and we've seen people that have beautiful friendships, beautiful partnerships, and once money just enter, it get as the thing take
it's
go.
Gone. Otila.
The friendship just breaks and all of that. So I feel it's very important for us to ask these questions and
yes.
know.
What's a deal breaker for you and you? What's that thing that he would do that you may not forgive him? What's that thing that he would do? So you guys keep away from it so that you don't do it. What's the deal breaker? There has to be something. If you like do it like Agama, there has to be something.
Really not the thing
That's true now. There's actually something that's a deal breaker. That you say no. AZ, I don't like say the wine.
Actually, for me, I did not see anything. The only thing that we used to fight for is maybe if I do data, we should use it to post something or use it. That's the only thing we fight for. We don't used to fight for anything more than
data.
Like you do data. Wait, like you do data for you to post a video, and then he uses it for something else.
He uses it to go and watch women's TikTok there. See the way he looked at it like
it might be gaming, like
yes,
he loves
and then
games.
all these football updates, like when
on TikTok.
Yes, they do.
The funniest part is we do not like watching football.
So what do you like watching? What kind of content, apart from the content that you do, what kind of content do you like watching? No, there must be something that is always popping, that the algorithm will always push to your field. For me now, if on my field, you may see, what they call it, food, because I like food. Diary of a Kitchen Lover, Sissy and me, Tea Spices, I follow them. So is it that from one recipe to another?
You say you follow them. Meanwhile, na only spaghetti they chop for this office.
What do you mean by only spaghetti I straight in this office? Or running, mind yourself.
There's nothing else.
Where going
There's nothing else. I'm saying you say see spices. Nothing else.
I like pasta now. Is it bad?
But
Is
that's the
it
only
bad?
thing I've seen
Must
you
you
with.
spread my singlet outside?
Even if I want to buy you anything, this is still pasta. Be like
So that's
Jill and
why-
eat fufu at 7 a.m.
No, but I've actually had amala now. I've had swallow in the office
At what time?
in the afternoon.
It's
So
okay.
tell me, what kind of content do you like to? So I've mentioned now. You still say that these and they cost me. But it's fine. It's okay. These are the things we do for the things
We'll
we
do our best to support you. Your
So tell me, what's it like on your algorithm, your feed, your TikTok feed, or your Instagram?
For me, I love creating content. Like sometimes I should not just speak, like I should not talk. I should just use only sound for people, so that people will be able to understand it. Like, for example, Agent of Laughter. If you know about him, it's very rare for him to see him talk in his content. He always use sound. So that's the kind of content that I like creating. Yeah, that's the type of content I like creating.
What about when you're not creating? What type do you enjoy watching? Apart from comedians and the comedians may be there, but what type do you enjoy watching?
Me.
Or you know, have anyone when they push game, anyone that's trending.
Me, I can watch anyone.
Oh, okay,
Anyone.
that's really nice. So now, for someone who's out there, probably in secondary school, that is considering content creation and is kind of dragging. Earlier, you mentioned how you guys are like creating a lot of content now, so that when it's time for WAEC, that's next year. You mean next year, right? When it's time for WAEC next year, you would have that time to focus on your studies. If there is any young person out there that wants to go into content creation, what would you tell that person? So I want from both you and Azubike too. So let us know.
For me, anybody that wants to go into content creation, you should just have the determination. You should know that what he's going to do, is it going to come out in a good way or in a bad way? You should know how he's going to put everything in order. You should just have the determination, and you should have the idea on how to create things and put things in order to put it in place.
Okay, what about you, Azubike?
All things about determination, and you must have like little change, because when you want to, there's no business you want to start, or no content or creating that you want to start that you don't need money. So for me, I will advise the person, if you have little change.
So little change from where? Like advising them to go and work, get a job or get a skill,
No.
or from their parents? What do you mean by the little change? Because someone who's in school obviously may not have a job. So how do they get the change?
Since he's in school, you can, like, let me just say, for his snacks money, let me say 1,000 is his snacks money. You can take like 300.
and see,
The remaining
okay.
one, you keep it.
And then gradually it builds
Yes.
up. That's really beautiful to hear. So give us your social media handles where we can watch your content, and then our viewers can also connect with you.
It's available on TikTok, Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, Facebook, and other.
What about
social-
YouTube?
Yeah, it's on YouTube too,
Okay.
and other social media platforms.
Okay, so what's the name? What should people search for?
It's the same thing, Two Wise Men.
Okay. So you've heard
How
it.
do you
In
spell
fact-
the two wise men?
It's figure, not
Figure
yes,
two
just
and
Two
Wise Men.
If you type it immediately, that will be the first thing that will come outside.
That's really nice.
So you guys know your onion well. All right, thank you guys for coming through on the show. We are expectant of and for more skits. We hope the next time we see both of you.
To
you
be on
guys-
a global scale.
I don't want to. My eyes are on you guys, Tonias as well, and you know we follow up on history, we follow up on adventure, and we understand that it's hard work you guys are putting through into this. We want you guys to excel. So thank you so much. Big ups to you guys for coming through. Don't stop posting.
Yes.
Keep working hard. The brain jotters of today, the OGBs of today, the Kikis of today, they did not sleep when others were working. they worked really hard, and guess what? They're still working. People like Brother Shaggy, for you to have endorsements and all that, you know you have to work the hardest. All right, thank you for coming through.